Alright, time to show these Imperials who's boss. What do we have left after the pirates raided this place,
Something definitely happened here. I see several people who look like they might be injured. Let's give them a hand and find out what we missed.
Industrious pirate! What has happened? I remember you. You're the one who saved me from the Doman catchers. Thanks to you, we managed to rescue the fishermen and my kidnapped comrades. The one of whom who joined the Confederacy with me long ago. It would have broken my heart if I had to bury him. Oh, and if you're looking for the captain, you'll find him in the tavern. Oh, thank you.
Back already? What have you learned?
The captain is in the tavern, and it sounds like we need to get a drink.
At the tavern, you say? In that case, we should find Lise and speak with them together.
We'll have to get flying in these areas before we can get on them.
My Eorzean friends. Saw the smoke, did you? A pity you did not come sooner, though I gather you were busy elsewhere.
Gosetsu! You're alive. You're all alive.
And full of vim and vigor.
And bruises.
Did I not tell you I was no stranger to chains?
The fighting cannot have lasted long. Where are all the Imperials?
Fled. They stood their ground for a time, until it became clear that their Korgian reinforcements would not be coming. We took some few casualties, but my deeper regret is having let Yotsuyu slip through my fingers. That bodyguard of hers may be a half-wit, but he's a mean bastard on the battlefield.
We'll beat his butt for a third time.
In any event, I imagine all involved are satisfied with this outcome. So far as the Empire is concerned, the Confederacy attacked Asari in retaliation for the Viceroy's actions. And without the aid of insurrectionists, I might add.
Oh, nice.
Suffice it to say, we are prepared to be the subject of their undivided attention for the foreseeable future.
That's really good for us. I always say when I'm watching movies like that, I'm like, don't make promises you know you can't keep. In this particular case, though, I think we can do this. It's going to be a challenge, no matter how long it takes. Unless we die, we will continue to fight until we make sure that this happens. So I think in this case, we're covered.
An impossible claim, yet one spoken with such conviction that I cannot choose but believe it.
We're the main character, don't worry. We have plot armor. And then Square Enix kills the main character, kills
Your
the player's
assistance
character.
would be most welcome. Nevertheless, we shall do our utmost to spare you undue danger. We are already in your debt.
You still seek to bring freedom to our people, then? You will go to Yanxia.
Oh, look at the bruise over his
I have
eye.
faith that our allies yet live. Once we have found them, we will plan our next step.
Yanxia was the crucible of the rebellion. What happened here pales in comparison to what Yotsuyo did there.
Oh, jeez.
Remember this. Fear changes men. Have care in whom you place your trust.
Look at the thunder and lightning in the background. That's so sick.
And with that, we must take our wounded home. Oh, your shellback friend sends his regards and looks forward to your next meeting. Try not to die before then, eh?
You too.
This is it. We're finally heading to the heart of Doma. I can't help but be a little nervous. According to my map, the plans of Yanxia lie to the west. Of note is the one river upon the shores of which Doma was built.
Ooh, I like the one river name. Now then, let us not squander the Confederacy's gift. Yanxia and my countrymen await. There is a tunnel to the southeast. We need but follow it to reach our destination. With me! I love that they're gonna walk that way, and you know immediately I'm walking this way. Blue Quest! Meanwhile, on the shores of Uthard.
So, this is why you abandoned your posts.
Ooh.
And without a word of explanation at that. Rather thoughtless of you, was it not?
She's gonna do something mean.
It is my solemn charge to bring these vermin to heel, to torment them, body and soul, until all they hold dear is as bitter ashes in their mouths. And then you go and ruin everything!
Wait, my lady!
Oh, he smashed the vessels.
No, it's no good. There's just no joy in it. No release. They were negligent imbeciles deserving of punishment, but it was hardly personal. 10,000 such Korjin could not satisfy me half so well as a single Doman.
Very fancy sword.
One of the vaunted treasures of the Red? The craftsmanship is certainly impressive. Mayhap we can use it to make amends.
I wish I'd gotten a good screenshot of that. It was a nice close-up
How
shot.
long before Lord Xenos reinstates me, do you reckon? I've got unfinished business back in Eorzea.
Is serving me really so unbearable? At least pretend to enjoy it, you witless lump! If you are so desperate to earn a way back to Eorzea, then be quiet and do as you're told. And bring that sword while you're at it.
Little does he know, Eorzea came to him. Oh, I was gonna say, I'd take him, like, grabbing the sword, and suddenly he's, like, burned to crisp by some ancient curse. It's like, whoever touches the sword becomes ash. Fair.
I remember the silence. How the talking stopped when we first set foot on the plains of Yanxia.
The cliffs are amazing. Oh, what is that big red thing?
Before us stood yet another wall, and through a great Magitech field we glimpsed Doma Castle. I'll never forget the sight, or the anger I felt that day. Life, liberty, hope, so much lost, so much taken. As we walked through that war-torn land, no one said a word.
A word. I'm the jerk who'd ruin it. Here comes the rain. Again! I don't know if MSQ's controlling the weather or not, but this is so atmospheric. There is a weariness, a desolation, an emptiness.
Ere we proceed, I should speak with Yanxia. Speak of Yanxia and what's become of her. Of what lies beyond the great wall at the heart of Doma. Xenos did not linger after he crushed the rebellion. He appointed Yotsuyu to act in his stead and quit these lands for fresh sport. The acting viceroy was no less merciless than her master. Without warning, her men would march into villages and search for radical elements, killing and torturing any who dare resist it. And then, as quickly as they had come, they left. Satisfied that the memory of the purges would keep the people in line, she relaxed her grip on Yanxia. What need of the leash when the dog is broken? The village of Namai lies to the west. Though I doubt the Imperials are present, let us proceed with caution.
I don't see the Magitech wall that she was talking about. Oh, that's over there. I want to get a good picture of that.
There she is, the humble village of Namai. Let no man claim that I am reckless. Prudence has ever been my watchword. Jake, venture closer if you would and confirm that there are no soldiers lurking about.
Okay, you know what that means, right? There we go. Invisible. I don't see any Imperials. It seems to be pretty good. Can I get this Aetherite while still invisible? Oh no! Suddenly, somebody in the middle of the village just pops up. What are you doing to our Aetherite? No, it wasn't me! It wasn't me, I'm not here! And as quickly as he came, he disappeared again. I'm a baby
Then there
cloud.
is no need to remain hidden. Let us go and greet them as friends.
Hello, town!
Good people of Namai, hearken to me. We come in peace and desire only information to learn of recent events.
Isn't that the general?
Lord Gosetsu, Kami preserve your right. He lives.
Or he's a ghost. Who is that in the background? Looked like he had a
I
wolf
say,
head.
brothers and sisters, is aught amiss? Why do you regard me as one with a wild beast? Why is there fear in your eyes? Why do you tremble so? Ah, but of course, you fear me, a vengeful spirit of the dead. Rest assured, naught could be further from the truth. For am I not corporeal? Are my feet not firmly set upon the ground?
I don't know. Are they?
What should we do? If they catch him here, you know what will happen.
Oh no.
Of all the times for him to turn up. Has the old fool lost his mind?
No, no. Maybe it's time to go back into hiding. He's wearing bright clothing, so clearly a main character.
Why have you come here? What do you want from us? I know not who you are to speak thus to your elders, boy, but mine only desire is to be received with the hospitality owed a humble traveler, not the fear and trepidation one might afford a wrathful shade.
What you going on about? Actually, never mind, just come with me, now!
Okay. One way to speak to your elders, boy. Oh no! Somebody else needs a comfort.
I don't know who you people think you are, but do you have any idea what would happen to us if you found our village? Who are you, boy, to speak to me thus? Know you not who I am?
I am Issei of Namai, a farmer, like my father before me. I'm a Jedi, like my father before me, and his father before him. I wouldn't expect a man like you to know who I am, but I know you. We all do. Lord Kaiden's retainer and leader of the rebellion, Gosetsu, notorious fugitive, wanted dead or alive by the Empire.
Is that what all this is about? I'm hardly the first man to earn the ire of the Empire, nor will I be the last. Was not Namai home to brave and true warriors who fought beneath our banners for king and country?
Yeah, but look at them now. Though they wanted just a quiet, peaceful life to farm and not have the hammer of the Empire come down on them. They fought and they died, every last one. And then the Imperials came looking for more, because of them. They were this close to killing us all, to burning our village to the ground. We've only just begun to enjoy some semblance of peace. Never again, do you understand? I've had enough of you and yours. Whatever it is that you're plotting, leave us out of it.
Impassioned as his pleas may be, surely he must know that I cannot leave things as they are. But for now, I shall respect his wishes. We must continue on towards our final destination, the House of the Fierce, proud headquarters of the Doman Liberation Front. There is a secret entrance to the north of Namai by way of a small spring. Come, I will show you.
All right, Katara, you can give us a ride. Why not? No! Hey God, I gotta get out. I gotta exit. I appreciate you diving immediately, but as soon as I saw that the quest marker was over here, I was like, oh no. They're gonna jump in the water, aren't they? Okay, so it's from one underground spring to another above one. Oh, we're in a cave now. I think some people may not have been able to hold their breath for very long. Let me read up on how it is that you rescue someone who is drowning in the water.
Congratulations, my friends. You are come to the House of the Fierce. Heroes of Orisia, we of the Doman Liberation Front are honored to receive you. You would be so good as to follow me.
Looks like a broken
This is the
Aetherite.
House of the Fierce. But there are so few of them.
Many kindred spirits remain in hiding following the rebellion. Many others gave their lives for their nation. We are a stubborn remainder.
Do we get to see you, Giddy?
Ever are we hopeful that others will join our cause, but never did I dream that you would journey so far.
This is why we came to Doma. This is the real reason. Oh, she got a new outfit! Girl!
Yukiri! Gods, it's good to see you. You look great, by the way. Have you been here long?
Thank you for voicing my
I
own
returned
thoughts.
but recently, having concluded my mission. Oh, it is good to see you again, my friends.
They either changed the voice actress or decreased the accent on the voice actress, because before she had this very interesting up and down pitch that she went with, and now she's talking a little bit more normally.
Did I hear aright? Your mission is concluded? Then you have found the young master.
Oh.
Ere we speak of that, I would know by what fortuitous circumstance our friends came to be here.
It's a long story, but we can tell you over dinner. Perhaps, if you would like to,
We wanted to stay and fight, believe me, but we knew it wouldn't work. We needed more time to rebuild, and more allies to stand with us against the Empire. So we decided to come here and help you free Doma. To show everyone that you're not alone, and that the Garleans can be beaten if we work together. I'd like to think we proved that in the Ruby Sea.
That you did, Lys, and far more besides. Needless to say, your assistance would be most welcome.
Hear, hear. Now then, Yugiri, you must tell me of your search for our master.
When it became clear that all hope of victory had gone, Lord Hien bade us deliver as many of our people as we could to safety beyond our borders. But as his father's heir, he was determined to fight on, and so he did. Until he suffered a grievous wound in battle and vanished without a trace. Until now. For I have found Lord Hien, seen and spoken with him, on the Azim steppe.
O boundless and merciful Kami, the young master lives. Tell me, was he well? Did his wound yet ail him? Where is he now? Have you brought him back to us?
1,000 questions!
You may take comfort in the knowledge that he is hale and whole. However, when I invited him to return with me to Doma, he had this to say.
Oh.
If Doma yet thirsts for the blood of patriots and tyrants, I shall offer unto her my blade. But if she has had her fill of bitter draughts, I shall offer unto her conquerors my head.
Basically, the populace of Doma, if they're not willing to fight, then it's better for him to just go ahead, be executed by the enemy to give peace to the people, even if it's not a peace that they actually enjoy.
Thrice did I declare to him that no true son or daughter of Doma would ever accept such a sacrifice. But for all my passion, he would not be swayed. Learn the truth of her heart and return to me, he said. And so I left him. To suffer our master, to surrender his life and forsake all hope of freedom is by far the greater folly. I will not go to face my fallen comrades having done naught to stop it.
Nor I, Shadow Walker, nor I. But we need not rouse our comrades to battle this day. Let us instead welcome our honored guests and allow them a moment of respite.
And tell us about how your Aetheryte came to be broken. As you can see, they went to great lengths to disable the Aetheryte. Apparently, in the twilight days of the rebellion, they feared that Xenos would be willing to risk sending unattuned conscripts. That said, it is hardly irreversible. They have the necessary materials. It would be a challenge to repair it alone, but mayhap with my brother's help. Hey, we were just talking about repairing that thing. You should hear this, Jake. He was telling me about Xenos and the rebellion. Eastern Bow. What you have to understand is that it was not a simple matter of numbers. The bulk of the 13th never even took the field. It was Xenos' stratagems that won the war. They were unlike anything we have ever seen. His formations were unorthodox, bewildering. We honestly thought we had him on the back foot. One moment we were pressing home our advantage, and the next we surrounded at his mercy. And then he stood before us, his cornered prey, alone and unarmed. He beckoned us to come forward and to fight for our lives.
Because he's just playing. It's all a game to him.
One by one, my comrades charged. Fearless and unflinching, he would dance amidst their blades for a time, then draw close as if to embrace. One after another, he made us watch. You understand? He made us watch. What kind of monster enjoys killing people?
He didn't even use the blade. I guess he just used his hands.
I do not think there was any joy in it. Nor justice, nor morality, nor meaning. To him, the weight of one life is no different from that of 1,000. A challenge that has been issued and was accepted. But on finding us no challenge at all, his objective changed. Only later did I come to understand why. He did not desire obedience. He desired hate, and men consumed by it. A new battle, a new enemy, a new challenge. The hunt, I am told he called it. A hunt without end. And when all our best lay dead and broken, he left. He left muttering that we had bored him. But our weapons at least held his interest. He took a fallen samurai's sword, having grown fond of it. Since that day, he has ever wielded far eastern blades. He is said to be fascinated by ones with storied histories, and so soldiers who seek to curry his favor often present those of defeated enemies as gifts.
That explains why Yotsui wanted the blade that she found in the treasures, is because she can give it to Xenos and he'd be like, oh, a fancy new blade for my collection. That's a cool little side story.
You get it. Oh, hang on. I learned a new trick. Eastern Bow. Check this out. I have something really fun to show you. Friend gave it to me. They were super awesome. Check it out. Oh, I can't summon me here.
I'm done.
This is my limit. I've had enough, Yoshi P. I can't even show you Giri the wind-up mini Yagiri. That's so ridiculous. Though our resources are limited, our stronghold is secure. You may rest and recover here in safety.
Oh, thank you.
We are few, and our enemies legion. Don't bow to me, Yagiri. Don't stop. We are weak. They are strong. Yet with your help, I believe there is little we cannot achieve. I only hope the depth of our predicament has not shaken your commitment to our cause.
Absolutely not. I'm tempted to relish the challenge only because Xenos kicked our butts, and I am eagerly looking forward to the opportunity to deal him back his due turn. Victory is more important than me getting my grudge match versus Xenos.
Aye, that it will. With the hero of Aorzi at our side, we cannot lose.
We will become the hero of Doma as well.
Mayhap it would be to both our benefit if we were to see the reality of Doma for ourselves. For did my lord not bid me to learn the truth of her heart? Let us do this together, Jake. Let us go among our people, and with our eyes bear witness to their hardship. I'd like to join you if that's all right. By all means, we should be glad of your company and your perspective.
Ah, date night ruined. Always gotta have that third wheel tagging along.
Namai is not far. I say we begin there. We were just there. I'm glad to see that you put thought into your garments, giving the covert nature of our activities. Yeah, not much. We shall pose as traveling merchants. Jake is our leader, and we are his assistants. Are there any objections? Okay. Without further ado, let us begin. Okay, interesting. We've got a lot of assistants. Oh yeah, I've got the best group of assistants right here. All of y'all are amazing. Weren't you the one who came in with the general? No? Oh, I see. My mistake. Because we changed our outfits. Remember we came in all that like ninja outfit, and now we're like, oh yes, good to see everyone. Very good, very good. You, a merchant. Forgive my skepticism, but you strike me less a man of commerce and more of a common sellsword. Give me your best impression of Hancock. I think I'm just gonna give my best smile. It is wiser to be thought a fool than to open your mouth and prove it. So we're just gonna smile. Like, I stand corrected. Such a warm and cordial nature you possess. I pray you forgive my earlier rudeness. Wait, is it a fox or a ferret person? Definitely not wolf. I think the face is too short for that. Kind of a mix of a fox and ferret. I feel your eyes upon me. You know not the lupin. Oh, well, it definitely sounds wolf and wolf then. I stand corrected. For generations we served the lords of Doma, compassionate and wise as they were. But the memories of such times fade with every passing day, as others will tell you. All right, back we go. Now that we have cosplayed as a merchant, good to meet you all. Later! Ow! Oh, hey, Yuri. What's up? I expected frustration and disillusionment. Not so much that they would come to question the wisdom of opposing imperial rule in the first place. Unless we can convince them otherwise, I fear I cannot convince Lord Hien to return. I've seen these faces before. The same wearisome hopelessness. It's like I'm back in Alagana. What do you do when people are so beaten down that they have no hope left? I wish to speak with the others outside the village. Niece and I will look for farmers in the paddies to the east. Jake, ask that you look to the south. Surely they cannot all have given in to despair. Is there a low murmur of rebellion still spurred on? Azumi, what's going on here? Oh, it's a caterpillar. It's Caterpie! Quick, get your Pokemon out. Nice. I know that you didn't have any Pokeballs, so you couldn't capture Caterpie, but that's all right. What am I doing out here? Oh, I'm looking for flowers. I need some for my parents' graves. It just keeps getting sadder. The ones my brother and I usually bring are yellow, because it was my mother's favorite color. You haven't seen any, have you? Only yellow ones will do. Mother wouldn't have wanted anything else. Well, my friends brought me some yellow flowers. Have you thought about these? If you have some time to spare, maybe you could come with me. I'm sure Mother and Father would want to meet the man who showed me such kindness. We buried them on a cliff to the west of the village. There's a path through the terraces. I'll show you. We're here. Just give me a moment to put down the flowers and I'll introduce you. This is so sad. They love to meet travelers and hear tales of faraway places. Maybe you could tell them one about your homeland. Azami! Azami! Are you there? Azami! Oh, it's him. What in the... You should not be here. Get away from my sister. Don't be so rude. He saved me from monsters, brother. He even helped me become a Pokemon master and pick flowers for Mother and Father. Go back to the village. Now. You're scaring me. I said go. Stay inside and lock the door until I return. You should go now. It's okay. Don't think me ungrateful. My sister is the only family I have. If you saved her, then thank you. But it changes nothing. I asked you to leave, and now I'm asking you again. I'm not going to report you to the Imperials or anything stupid like that, but it's too dangerous for you to stay here. So please, I'm begging you, just leave us alone. I think if we asked him, is that what you really want? He's going to say yes, because he thinks that that's what he wants right now. And until he has a reason to see otherwise, I think that the parents is the better one. So she told you, did she? Yes, that's right. My mother and father believed in the rebellion. They left to fight for Lord Hien. They came home on a cart driven by Imperial soldiers. Soldiers demanded that the families of the insurgents present themselves, or else they'd burn the whole village to the ground. They made us denounce my mother and father. Call them fools, call them traitors. Say they deserve to die. I hear them laugh, but I dared not look up. One leaned close and whispered in my ear what he'd do to my sister if they had to come back. All it takes is the wrong word in the wrong ear, and they'll return. And then I'll have to dig another grave, if I'm lucky. That's so harsh. Like, how could you not empathize and agree with the choices that he's made? Like, that is horrific. Whatever you came here to do, leave us out of it. If you want us to fight the Imperials, go and fight them on your own. You can't help us. No one can. And this is all we've got, so please, Don't take it away from us. The boy, Issei, he told you all of this? Such disgraceful, despicable crimes. If I knew the men responsible, I would not hesitate to hunt them down and...
Yeah, I mean, I kind of want to do too.
Forgive me, that outburst was unbecoming. The more I learn of the Imperial's actions in my absence, the more difficult I find it to marshal my emotions. Could Lord Hien have foreseen this? That our people's spirits would be broken so. Though at first I scoffed at his pronouncement, it feels all too possible now that he might resolve to surrender himself. Despite everything we have seen and learned, I refuse to renounce this cause. We should return to the House of the Fierce and consult with our comrades. Perhaps together we might... Did you hear that? Quickly, we must find a place to hide.
Oh, are the Imperials coming into town? Did somebody see us? Oh man, oh man, oh man, we should not be in town.
Imperials.
I didn't even see them at first when he was waving. Oh, there we go.
Why are you milling about like a pack of slack-jawed mongrels? Form a line, now! I come before you today to deliver an announcement of the highest import. So listen well. While on a charitable mission to Isari village, the acting Viceroy and her personal guard came under attack from Confederate forces. This brazen, unconscionable act cannot and will not go unanswered.
A very charitable mission. I mean, she seemed like the sweetest lady when we met her. My heart goes out to her. How horrible of the Confederate forces.
As loyal subjects of the Empire, who enjoy her safety and prosperity, you have a duty to defend her as well.
Oh boy.
There is no cause for alarm. We have no intention of sending ill-trained fodder to the front line.
So instead we're going to train you, so that you are trained fodder for the front line.
Those who are selected will be expected to perform rudimentary tasks. Cleaning and maintenance and so forth. You will serve only as long as you are needed. Afterwards, you'll be free to return to your homes.
The Empire has no pressing need of cleaners. This is but a thinly veiled attempt to intimidate those who supported the Confederacy's actions, and isolate any whose loyalty they already suspect.
And lastly, you. That should suffice for now.
Oh, did he pick the girl?
Don't worry.
Oh,
I'll be back before you know it.
I was like...
Listen to the elders while I'm away, and do not play outside the village. Everything is going to be fine. I love you, all right? Remember that I love you.
Oh, what a good older brother.
We thank you for your cooperation. Rest assured that this will all be over very soon, once the Confederacy has been made to pay our own ruby tithe.
Sounds like we're gonna have to...
There's no telling what might happen to those people. We have to help them.
And we shall, but before all else, we must needs ascertain their destination. I doubt this is the first village the Garleans have visited, nor is it like to be the last. I will track these men. Will you help me?
Oh, of course. I have a little bit of ninja skills.
Pray return to our headquarters and tell the others what you saw here. Should we have need of reinforcements, I would know that they are ready.
But I should be going with you. I came here to fight!
Soon enough, Lise. Soon enough. For now, we must proceed with caution.
I know that. I do. It's just... when I saw them rounding those people up... Look, if anything happens, anything at all, you'd better call for us. I mean it, Yugiri. Anything at all.
I guess we're getting that, not as wonderful date after all. It's a... Okay. I'm sorry. Just the two of us standing there and the camera changed and there's like a crowd of people that are like, what's going on here? What you doing?
With me, Jake, we must hurry.
Oh, we must hurry, there's no time. This is what I'm gonna do to all those Imperials. We're gonna turn them into toast. Maybe we'll put a little avocado on them.
There are soldiers patrolling ahead. If circumstances different, we can engage them directly, but for the village's sake, we dare not risk it. We'll use our blowguns to incapacitate them. Regardless of your familiarity with such weapons, you are a veteran warrior, and I'm sure it will come to you naturally. Nevertheless, practice is in order.
Okay.
There, the soldiers on the hill below. Take aim and fire. If the dart finds its mark, he should fall within moments.
You can't hit the head because he's got a helmet on. And any of the clothes, I think, is going to be too armored. So we got to get the chink right between the helmet and his neck. Well, it looks like I hit him in the back, but we got him. Oh, 3. No. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, I got to get him on the lean back. Get this guy in the neck. All right, he's looking away. So you can get this guy next.
Alright, he's stretching. Now's the time. Got him. Into the water. Oh, it would have been great if he just, like, in the water. Excellent work, Jake. They appear to be none the wiser. Villagers are being held in the castrum to the south. Luminous. I spy 2 sentries near the gate. As you have proven yourself to be impeccable aim, I'd ask you to incapacitate them. This very hill should afford you a clear shot.
I guess we'll take this guy out, and then when the other one runs out, I think there's another one that's right around the corner. When that guy runs out here, we'll take him out too. Take this guy out. Yeah, see? He's like, what? Ah, perfect timing. Perfect timing. Must have been the wind. There they are. Attention! Shortly, you will all be transported to the facility on a distant shore. Your duties, as you have been previously informed, will be rudimentary in nature. More specifically, you'll be tasked with the repair and maintenance of various arms and armament, as well as Magitech devices.
Magitech? But we're farmers. We don't know the first thing about Magitech. It'd take us months, if not years, to learn how to do that kind of work.
The material in question was damaged when your kith and kin rose up in rebellion. Therefore, you bear responsibility for its repair. And if you cannot perform your duties, you will learn how. And if you cannot learn how, then your villages may find themselves at the mercy of the Confederacy and other radical elements. Is that what you want?
This is no temporary measure. Those men and women will die in servitude. Once they're taken to their facility, it'll be too late. If we are to intervene, we must do so now. Agreed?
Absolutely.
Then let us be about it.
So many outfits, so many gear. Why do I have a triangle above my head? Am I the Dorito?
These ones shall not soon awake. I would have you disguise yourself as an Imperial soldier and convince them that a changing of the guard is in order. You have your pick of uniforms. They shall not protest.
Spindly soldier, strapping soldier, or stocky soldier. Options, everyone. Let's try to fit the spindly soldier's outfit on. It would probably be considered obscene for this uniform in polite company. Okay, I've gotta know what this one says.
Although this uniform is a little large for your taste, with a few minor adjustments, it appears as though it could suffice.
Oh, wait, so I am wearing the big one. No! We could have worn the well-fit one.
Drat, what did I do?
Even though we got horns sticking out this side like nobody's business. Yes. I am definitely Imperial, not from this area. I am not Durayan. I don't know what you're talking about at all. Excuse me, you two. Don't mind me. Up. Wow, these local creatures are just so nasty. Don't mind my army of compatriots charging up. They're totally fine. It looks like the caster is under attack. Is it time already? Not that I'm complaining, man, but I thought the others would be gone longer. Very good. Very good.
Just looking at these on is making me depressed.
Reminds me of when I was in their shoes. Aww. But don't you see that you're just throwing it around and putting it right back on them? Wonder what would happen if we went and talked to the villagers dressed as we are. I don't think they would appreciate that.
Listen to me, all of you. We have dealt with the Imperials for now, but you must flee this place quickly.
Dealt with them? Oh no. You didn't kill them, did you?
No, we just put them to sleep.
Are you mad? There's no escaping the Empire. Running will only make it worse.
That's how broken their spirit is. They don't even want to run.
To stay is to die. You know this to be true. Even if you lack the will to fight, surely you have the will to live! Or has that, too, been beaten out of you? Is this what has become of Doma?
Issei, what do you got to say for yourself, buddy? You gonna leave
You
your...
were Lord Hien's retainer, trained to fight without fear and obey without question. Well, we're not. We're lost and afraid. We hate this, all of this, but we can't do a damn thing to change it. And trying will only make it worse. And when people like you come here pretending it can be different, it doesn't help. All right?
Peace, boy. Peace. She came to help, and for that we should be grateful.
Oh, look at the bruising.
Elder, your face.
We all have scars. Some too many to bear. Too many battles. Too much lost, our friends, our family, even our liege. We who survived are forced to bend the knee, to sell our souls and surrender our dignity. How are we to lift our heads when this shame weighs so heavily upon us? Your courage, your resolve, they are as salt in our wounds.
If they only knew what you would do for them, my lord. You have made your plight clear, and I shall impose my will no more. But know this, brothers and sisters of Doma. For all you have suffered, For all the horror and the ignominy, you are still here. You are still alive. My lord prays you value your life as highly as he does. As for me, I swear by all the kami in creation that I will free you from this torment, no matter the cost.
If the Imperials come for me, I will tell them we were tricked by an Ori woman.
Tell them whatever you must to keep your loved ones safe.
Run! Go! Hurry! Well, for those that we can save, mayhap they have the right of it. Mayhap we are fools for urging them to rise once more. Yet I have to believe, that in their heart of hearts they still...
I think it would break her if they weren't willing, if they were truly broken.
Now is not the time. We must finish what we started. Father, is that you?
That's the other thing to keep in mind when it comes to Imperials, as sad as it is. There are people just taken away from other homelands and put here. Like, in theory, some of these people could be Eorzeans that were dragged over here. And that they're doing this to survive. And it's not right and it's not good, but this is what they believe they have to do to survive. That was almost anime-esque, the like half turn where you just see the corner of the eyes.
Forgive me for making you search. It calms me, the sound. It helps me to remember the sway of the ocean when I close my eyes. Despite the many great and noble things I said, in truth I am not of Doma. I was born beneath the waves of the Ruby Sea.
We've been to your home village, the Rain Village.
To think that you were there, that you even spoke with my mother and father.
I totally forgot. That's right, her parents were there and we're like, is Yugiri okay? I totally forgot that. How could I forget that? Yeah, that was awesome.
They are in good health then. The knowledge is of great comfort to me.
Even though she's been banished and she can never go back.
That I might have the strength to protect my home from the Empire, I left to learn the secrets of the shinobi. It was then that I met Lord Hien and his son, and their loyal samurai, Gosetsu. Any shinobi would have been proud to serve them and Doma. But, in the end, I will always be of the sea. Every day, I pray for my home and for the people I left behind, that they might be spared the wages of war and live in peace, untouched by this madness. Never did I lose faith in them. Even when all was lost and I led our people to Eorzea, I clung to the belief that our dream would one day be realized.
Now she's starting to be
But when
worried.
I gazed into those eyes bereft of hope, when those broken men balked at liberty, the dream was shattered.
She sounds like Yazael. Together we are strong, and we must carry on. For those we have lost, and those we can yet save.
That you remain resolute even in the face of everything we have seen. It heartens me more than you know. Thank you for standing by this naive fool.
You're not a naive fool. I know it's silly that only a handful are going to take on the Empire, but we'll go with whatever it is that we can.
An Imperial airship. It is bound for Doma Castle. Quickly, we must rejoin the others.
It's probably Yotsuyu.
Gosetsu, we spied an airship bound for the castle. Know you aught of it?
Aye, that we do. The Crown Prince is come to Doma.
Oh, a different person.
Yotsuyu governs Doma. Xenos remains the province's anointed viceroy, and it would seem he has come to assess the current situation in person.
Gives us another opportunity.
If Xenos is here, we must seize this opportunity and kill him.
You may recall that we encountered Xenos at Rolga's Reach. We have seen firsthand what he can do. His power defies explanation. He faced the Alliance, the Resistance, and the Scions, and he defeated us all.
And most importantly, he defeated us! What is this madness?
We survived and learned from the experience, it is true. But if we are to defeat him, it will not be through simple opportunism. We will require a flawless plan.
We keep to the shadows, the domain of the shinobi, and thence we strike. You need only give me the chance.
Were this but a matter of personal revenge, I would not presume to bar your path, for I myself crave that same vengeance. But to draw steel against the Emperor's son is a grave decision, and one that will shape our nation's future. Do not forget Lord Hien's words.
What, that we should sheathe our swords if the people lack the will to fight? I will not squander this opportunity. If we do naught, our master's life is forfeit.
Even should you succeed, Xenos' death will not win Doma her freedom. More likely, her doom. Do not be a fool, child!
Oh, alright, you're speaking a little harshly, dude. Gosetsu, calm down.
Mayhap I am a fool with foolish dreams of a future that will never be. But I will not forsake them!
Yugiri, wait!
What now?
We follow her? Keep her out of trouble?
Did Gosetsu send you to stop me?
No, I came of my own volition.
I should be surprised if you agreed with my chosen course. No one else did. But it is not as fanciful as they would have you believe. Scant moments ago, I received the Crown Prince's itinerary from one of our spies in the castle. It would seem that Xenos has no desire to remain in Doma any longer than necessary. He wishes to inspect the moon gates this very eve. To avoid any delay, he has declined a full escort and will be traveling with no more than a handful of soldiers. The Kami could not have blessed us with the more auspicious circumstances. I will kill him, Jake. I will.
You see, I kind of mean to stop her if there's a good opportunity. But I'm willing to see where this kind of plays out for now. I'm just going to go with her. Not alone, you won't.
Why are you looking at me like that? Do you mean to join me? Thank you. I cannot well express what this means to me. We have much to discuss. We can do so on the way. Yazuka Manor is some distance from here. We must hurry.
I will join you, but again, I'm just going to be trying to keep you from dying. Oh, Issei.
Stay calm. No one knows you were here. No one knows you saw anything. No one knows you overheard 2 rebels plotting to kill the Crown Prince.
Is he going to join us?
Oh no, he's going to go tell the Imperials. He's going to go tell the Imperials. Issei, what are you doing? After all that we've done.
Maybe he's going to go tell the villagers? Maybe?
Issei, please don't go do something stupid. As discussed, if all goes to plan, he shall fall with my first blow. If not, then the 2 of us will have to engage him in open combat. His escort is of no consequence, which means that we will have a 2-to-1 advantage. Nevertheless, he is not to be underestimated.
Well, we did fight him one-on-one last time, so maybe with some extra help we can... Oh, man. I'm not ready. Lovava, wish me luck. Lalaki, thank you for all of your training. I will do my best. Katara, thank you for being here. I don't know if I have it in me to beat this guy, but I will do my best.
He comes.
Oh, there he is. Why do I have a feeling that he's not going to fall to her first blow?
We labored long to sow the seeds of hatred, of fear, to train them as beasts. Now we shall see the harvest. Let there be savage beasts baying for blood, and not hollow-eyed prey cowering in the dark. Or there will be no joy in this hunt.
Oh, saw that.
How weak you are. Is this the sum of your hate?
This is only the beginning. For Lord Hien! For Doma!
Ah!
Nice.
Mayhap I shall test this new blade of yours. Let us hope it is to my liking, lest your misfortunes compound. Then again, I am loath to expend such effort on the unworthy. Come, earn the honor.
We're actually, like, literally attacking. That's great. All right. No joking around this time, all right? We can't even attack the other ones, so it's fine. Come on, Xenos. I need 4. And I need 5.
Yeah.
So he's creating these little, wow, fields of pain all over the place. I really dig that I can dash across the field. However, those things are a pain in the neck. What is she doing? Oh, she's charging up. Ching, 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 ching. Whoa, look at all the blades. Let's go. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, he just killed his own men. Better done, beast. You earned the right to look at Ami.
Let us put you to the proof.
Whoa.
No, I must fight on. I must.
Run, beast, run.
I didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that. Weak? I thought that was pretty slick, actually.
Give me something to remember.
You all right over there? Better than most. This ends now. Uh-oh. Oh, whoa!
Hey, I thought we held up our own really, really well. Some of those end combos where we were dashing around avoiding the bombs. You giddy. Oh, she doesn't look like she's breathing.
Ah, I remember you. Al Amigo, the champion of the savages.
You think I'm Al Amigo? That's not quite accurate, but I'll let you keep thinking about that. What? Was that us? Oh, come on. Look up. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You gonna give us a little respect now?
Oh, how right I was to spare your life. Hear me, hero. Endure. Survive. Live. For the rush of blood. For the time between the seconds. Live. For the sole pleasure left to me in this empty, ephemeral world. Live!
He sees this as, like, the only one worth fighting.
Yeah! Oh, no. You
That's
are
not
not
good.
worthy.
No, there's no need to kill her. No need to kill her. We got the villagers! Oh my goodness.
Get away from them, you imperial dog!
No, you're all gonna get slaughtered. Run away! They've got brooms and sticks.
No, don't. You must flee.
We're not going anywhere, do you hear me? We're not running away! What you're doing is stupid and reckless, and I never wanted any part of it, but here we are!
No, kid.
I've spent my whole life hating myself. For every time they made me beg, for every time I held my tongue to protect the people I love. And then you came along and reminded me of all the things I never said and never did, and it was even worse. I would have given anything to forget, to walk away, but I knew I'd never be able to live with the guilt.
Issei. This is one of those times you should run away.
So we came, all of us, for you, for ourselves, for Doma!
Death is death, regardless of the reason.
So cold.
Yet you seem determined to die, intruding upon this sacred ground, turning weapons you can scarcely wield upon me. Your lives will not even begin to redress the balance.
How wrong you are!
Alize is here as well! Red mage healing. Gosetsu! Everyone came! Is that one of the cloud bombs?
I can't see a damn thing. Someone stop them!
Is that one of the cloud bombs that we used back in Kugane? It's like, yeah, it's fine. We'll let him live to fight another day. I'll be back.
My lord?
The smile. The smile of satisfaction. We survived. Somehow. Please tell me the Igiri is okay. Thank goodness. Issei, thank you for coming, though that was also incredibly stupid. Incredibly stupid. Incredibly brave, but also incredibly stupid. No idea what this means for us. Everyone's talking about getting more weapons and armor, and we're not going to stop until we've taken back our homeland. Ah, right. We're getting a bit of ahead of ourselves, aren't we? We've got wounded to tend to first. We should get back to the village. Oh, she's sitting down. That's great. We're sitting in a cutscene. What?
How are you feeling, my lady?
Much the better for my comrades' ministrations and your most generous hospitality. You need not worry.
When she initially got cut, I was like, ugh! But then when he started stalking toward her with a blade, I was like, well, clearly he would be walking towards her if he had delivered a killing blow. So clearly he didn't deliver a killing blow. But that first cut, those cuts are the cuts that are just like, that's gonna kill somebody. That's gonna kill somebody.
Gosetsu, Mistress Alize, I owe you an apology. I acted with reckless disregard for my own safety and endangered I know not how many others in so doing.
I think she would have been a goner if we hadn't shown up. The fact that we showed up and we fought and gave the Crown Prince something interesting to fight for, or to fight over, is the reason why she didn't get, like, all's well that ends well.
If you must apologize profusely, it seems only right that you expend as much effort thanking the one person who supported your plan from the first.
Though it was a little stupid to do so, maybe.
There are no words which will suffice. But thank you.
That's nice. I'm just glad that you're alive, okay? That's all. That's all. I just want people to live.
And there they are!
Lise!
12 be praised. When I learned of your rather questionable plot to assassinate Xenos, I feared we would need to recruit a new primal slayer.
I'll just go get one of the Warriors of Darkness. They're good enough too.
I'm sorry we couldn't be there. Alize made me swear to stay behind no matter what. I think she was worried I'd hurl myself at Xenos the moment I set eyes on him.
Alize, what do you have to say for yourself?
What?
Why are you all looking at me like that?
You'll forgive me for changing the subject, but now would seem a good time to discuss where we go from here. Though the Empire has yet to retaliate, the fact remains that we have revealed our presence and signaled our intentions in so doing. It is only a matter of time before the Imperials move against us.
We're running out of time.
Given that we lack the strength to oppose them, 'tis plain some manner of brilliant stratagem is required. Therefore, I yield the floor to the preeminent tactician of our time with whom I was privileged to share a womb.
Maybe a little too much TMI, just say.
A popular uprising, spearheaded by the full might of the Doman Liberation Front, may feasibly be sufficient to threaten the seat of provincial government, namely Doma Castle. 'Twould be rather easier said than done, of course, but I have seen worse plans prevail.
Then we must needs meet with Lord Hien and convince him to return. For there is no surer way to inspire our people to rise up as one.
We can do it!
He desired proof of his subjects' conviction, and they have provided it, through no less a deed than openly opposing Xenos himself.
And coming this close to all losing their heads. Alfie's plan is the same as always.
It will work. It has to work. And next time, we will defeat him.
His plan is get the people to uprise and tear down the government. I hope Lise gets to punch him across the face before the end of the storyline, I'm just saying. As much as this Lord Hien intrigues us, Jake, there are vital tasks to be attended to here. Preparations for the inevitable assault on the Doman Castle, for one. There's also the matter of coordinating our efforts with the Confederacy and our comrades in Kugane, dealing with this troublesome Aetherite. I could go on, but you understand. There's a lot of work to be done. We shall depart for the Azim Steppe at once. If anything happens, if you need us to come back sooner, you better contact us. Noble sacrifices are a last resort, remember? Alize? Follow me, my friends. We have many realms to travel before we reach Reunion. Wait! Don't leave yet! It may be stupid and naive for me to say this, but I will anyway. When you come back, we'll finish what we started. We'll beat the Imperials and we'll win our freedom. So don't keep us waiting too long. There's such hope and joy in that. That's so cute. Parasimian leaf sushi. I haven't had sushi in so long. I mean, that's making me want to go get sushi now.
I would expect no less of Bahamut's conqueror.
Sorry to disappoint the first time around.
Prepare the airship. His Radiance will not object. We have fulfilled our obligations here. I would see this prize for myself.
Is the prize the Beetle Allegan ship? The dragon? Curious on what price he's talking about.
Do you understand why I appointed you to act in my stead? You, whose only accomplishment was to whisper the right words in the right ear. Because of your petty hatreds. They render you the perfect instrument to bleed your kinsmen of hope. To make an example of Doma, such as was ordered.
Just from a storytelling perspective, the fact that he's not even looking at her, he's like looking way up here, like you're not even worth me looking at you, is just storytelling wise. That's so it says a lot about his character.
If you yield Doma to the rebels, you will not be given another chance to beg forgiveness. Do your duty now, or die with the rest of them.
She's been put into an impossible situation of her own making.
Are you all right, my lady? That was uncalled for.
I mean, I don't feel bad for her in the slightest, but she is between a rock and a very sharp blade place. Hey-oh!
They say your Eorzean is helping the rebels. I want him dead. I want his friends dead. I want the heads of everyone he knows and loves mounted on the castle walls.
You mean I can finally go after him?
And get your butt kicked again. It's like my name's days have all come at the same time.
I've been waiting for this chance. I promise you, my lady, he won't escape this time. Not this time, oh no.
He says that like we are the ones who've been running away all the other times. Clearly he's been knocked in the head a few too many times. His brains are a little Meanwhile, in the fringes of Gir Abanya...
Oh. Okay. That's a hole. Wait, who dat?
Aye. This is the place.
Is that Estinian? But Estinian did give up his armor last time we saw him. This could be new armor.
When his shade was banished, you swore to leave this life behind. And yet here you are.
White hair. Strong jaw. Elephant ears.
If this be the work of the eyes, what choice do you have but to end it? Or so the boy would say. Damn you, Alphino.
It's the boy Estinian! So this was done with the eyes? What on earth?
You might want to consider getting a dragon mount friend to help fly you down there. I'm just saying. Just saying. It's Estinian! He's back! However, next stream, we may have to go back in time and do the side quests of Estinian before we get to this, because apparently, if I'm not mistaken, Holo, there is a story of where he's been between then and now. Is that correct?
Yes, there is a quest line you can do that takes place between 5.3 and 3.3 and 4.0.
So I think that that's what we're gonna start with next time.